I bet there is so much good happening inside your business, in your meetings, in your service, and in your team. But I also bet you it's probably not being reflected online. So at CRISP, we work with lots of great advisors, financial planners, coaches, and other people who are trusted professionals who are so brilliant at what they do. But when we talk about their marketing, they just kind of end up freezing. And I always find that really interesting because at its best, great marketing is just about relationship building, right? And that is something that you already do every single day. Often, I think that the best solution to marketing challenges is not some whiz-bang new tool. It's not the latest social media. It's actually taking what is already working in your client relationships and in your client experience and just applying that to your marketing. Let me give you an example. Let's talk about my financial advisor because I think he does 3 things really, really well, and I often reflect on this. Firstly, he simplifies. He makes complex situations, complex problems simple, and he makes them super clear to us so we know what is happening and what we need to do next. Secondly, we have built a really nice relationship with him because he gives us these little tidbits of his personality in our meetings. So I know his dog's name, I know his favorite food, I know who he supports in the NBA. And these are just little things that help us to build trust and get to know him a little bit better, just as he now gets to know us as well. And thirdly, every time we walk away from a meeting, I feel like I have been given a piece of value, something really useful to take away with us, either to, help us make an important decision or just like a little tip to make our life just like a little bit easier and better. So keeps it simple, he's built a connection, and then he delivers some value. Let's apply these principles to your marketing. Let's apply them to your website, for example. Simplicity. The best websites I see use really nice plain language and visuals that educate without overwhelming. And that simplicity is just, it's empowering. Connection. For all of our clients, do you know what the most visited page of a website is after their homepage? It is the About page. And especially in service-based businesses, people really want to have that human connection before they decide to work with you. So use your website to showcase your team and their personalities. And that's such a great way to help build that know, like, trust, that lovely little trio. And then there's value. So your website's such a good opportunity to help solve like a little teeny tiny problem now that's going to help people build trust that you can help them solve bigger problems further down the track if they become a client of yours. So think about your articles or your lead magnets. These are really great opportunities to give value to your ideal client. So by the time they leave your website, they're in a better situation than when they first arrived. Just like an awesome client meeting, just like my meeting with my financial advisor. So I know you're already doing this. I know you're giving your clients value. I know you're simplifying. I know you're connecting, and you're making your clients' lives so much better. And so I just want you to consider applying these same principles to your marketing. It's just as simple as that. I just want you and your the outside of your business, the digital part of your business, to look as good, and that it truly reflects all that amazing goodness that is happening within your business.